What's up, guys? DeGrudex here with the Nissan Nation Productions. As you can see, we have a Nissan here, so it's time we get into it. We figure out what's going on with this thing, and we do a little walk around on it so you guys know what's going on in our adventures. This is Dan Spalinger.
Good afternoon.
He is the man, the owner of it's a rally Frontier, really, that has some chops in the desert as well, but primarily you race us in rally events on the East Coast-ish.
Yep, mostly forest land, paper company land, so mostly Subarus, Volkswagens, Mitsubishis, Ford, Fiestas, that type of thing.
Right on. So this used to have a 4-cylinder. You ran a bunch of rallies with a 4-cylinder in it, right? Because this was basically a
yeah, it did. It was the stock 2009 Frontier 2-wheel drive, about as bone stock as you get. No air conditioning, no radio, no nothing. What the C200
right
originally in the rear end,
which wasn't a big deal with the 4-cylinder.
No, the C200 lasted every single race I raced it with the 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
And then where you're going maybe next is we swapped in the stock 4.0 V6, and the C200 lasted less than one race, and that was the end of that. And we can get to
power
what we replaced in the rear end for a replacement.
Yeah, so it's basically a stock V6.
Yep. Up rev tune.
Of course, the fuel system's different because we have to run a fuel cell and stuff like that, and all the races and whatnot. Shock package.
Rad flows, King shocks, remote reservoirs on the Rad
King
flows.
Springs, you mean?
King Springs, sorry, King Springs.
Rad flows with a King Spring.
Yep. 2.5-inch shocks. That's about it. Connected to the BTF front suspension.
That's uppers, lowers, and the uprights.
Correct.
And then you have, for brakes, you have Titan brakes on there, right?
Correct. Yep.
Right on.
And Titan hubs as well.
Okay.
in the front.
Right on.
And then I can't remember who the replacement Heim steering is, but I can't remember who it is that makes that, but swapped out the stock.
And so you got about, what did you say it was, about 18 inches of travel?
Yeah, about 18. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we just went out and, I don't know, did a little shakedown in it, and it does really, really well out here in the desert. For someone that's rallying, it's built desert tough for rally events.
Correct. Yeah, the cage,
so the
cage
really
and everything is built to desert specs.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
let's
have
open it
the
up a little bit.
39-inch tires that a desert truck would have.
We're running a lot smaller tire on this thing. Oh, excuse me. So, desert race score spec.
Yep.
Cage.
Yep, for wall thickness and tube size, it's all for a 4,000-pound vehicle. In score. Yep.
120 wall.
Yep.
Cool. Very good. And then obviously Pyrotech fuel tank. And with this, it's a single line system. For those of you that don't know, normally it's a single line system with a pulse width modulated fuel pump. And to get around that, because you run it a little bit different for race cells, you can run basically a regulator, 2 lines into a regulator, and 1 line straight up to the fuel line on that. So that's some dirt stuff for you.
Yeah, and we relocated the battery to the rear end for just simplicity's sake, make it easy to access and everything. Carry 1 spare tire. Most desert trucks probably carry 2. For rally stuff, we've never needed spares that much, so that's why we've only carried 1.
BTF rear bumper, same as on my red truck. And then let's talk about this rear axle, because that is it's like the crown jewel of the truck at this point.
Yeah, so blowing up the C200 and the issues that other Nissan Frontiers, Xterras, etc. have had with their rear ends in the past, just decided to go the full boat with the Camberg full floater 9-inch with chromoly axles in it, and hope that the little Nissan VQ can't turn those into dust.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to have a very hard time, because you could probably put 1,000 horsepower to that. Yeah, so yeah, this is a nice little touch. I like it. It's actually one of the best sounding VQs out there. Sounds way better than most of my trucks. But it's super cool little exhaust port there. That who did that one?
That was Brandon.
Brandon at Driven Desire. Yeah. So great truck, man. Thanks for sharing it with us. Anything else?
No, just the probably unusual for most desert guys, other people, the Braid Wheels.
Yeah.
They are custom made in Portugal and come over. Usually they are on rally raid trucks for Dakar.
Yeah, that's a super heavy duty wheel, right?
Yeah.
Very strong.
Yep, and relatively light in comparison. And they make them to, you know, everyone is custom off the shelf, so whatever back spacing, whatever offset you need, they can make. Whatever you got. So
very good.
That's just a little unusual.
Very good.
Yep.
If you want to find him on Instagram, he's got a great little Instagram. Shows a lot of his stuff that he does at
Spalind.
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 Spalind. So go check him out on Instagram. He's got lots of stuff that he posts up there. So thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you on the next thing.